Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land?
And to get us underway, that was Skylar Cole singing the Star-Spangled Banner.
In the home of
They say revenge is a
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. Hello, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment. Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. Conley and Ant are the 1 and the 2. Jaden McDaniels out there with Julius Randle. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Lakers, Reeves at the 2 with LeBron at the 3. Rui Hachimura is out there with Hayes. And it's Doncic in at the point guard. Well, Grant, when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
And Gobert with the stuff.
Gobert plays as tough at the rim offensively as anybody in the league.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. Pass to Reeves.
LeBron.
Doncic against Conley. Clock at 6.
Oh, wow! Watch out below.
Big finish.
Man, I like seeing LeBron throw it down, especially when he decides to do it with a little flavor.
And here's Conley. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. He was emphatic, saying that Edwards was their main concern, telling me Anthony poses problems on both sides of the ball, and he is relentless. He doesn't let up. He wants his guys to match Edwards' energy.
As always, Allie, we thank you. And Doncic hammers it home.
Ready for takeoff. Doncic taking advantage of the opening.
And here are the Timberwolves. Edwards, the pass to Randle. Six on the shot clock. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Boy, he's a wrecking ball on offense. Randle, so good at finishing inside.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in.
You know, a reliable veteran like Julius Randle is so valuable. He provides a foundation for everyone else to play off of because they know he'll be there to score and help out. He makes it easier for other players to succeed around him.
Now here's Conley. Randle deciding where to go with it. The shot misses. Hachimura with the defensive effort. Puts up a deep 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's Conley. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Gobert so good around the rim. Had that shot back before the defense could do anything with it.
Doncic with it. Pass to Hayes. Now here's Reeves. Guarded by Edwards. Shot is good by Reeves.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Now Randle. Now Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Reeves. And Edwards puts up a deep 3. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Lakers in the lead. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. To the paint. And Edwards slams it in.
Hey, we use the term explosive a lot, but Edwards, this guy is explosive times 3.
Now, here is James. Over McDaniels. James can't get it to go.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Randall, the pass to Edwards. Edwards can't get that one to fall. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Here's Hachimura. Pass to Hayes. Here's Doncic. Takes the 3. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. McDaniels inside. James is there. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's on LeBron James.
The length that McDaniels brings gives him an advantage against the smaller defender, sometimes drawing a foul like he did there.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
I would like to highlight, too, guys, the excellent passing they've done early on. I mean, they've done a really good job putting the ball into the hands of guys ready to shoot it.
And the Lakers making a change here. Finney Smith's checked in.
Guys like McDaniels, who can guard just about any position on the floor, extremely valuable these days.
And Doncic hammers it home.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Los Angeles.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
Clark, with Minnesota being a major player in the West now, Wolves Nation is howling.
Howling and growling, B.A. That's the name of their fan base. And, yeah, they're excited, and for good reason. Not only is this team competitive, but they can be downright dominant at times, especially at the defensive end of the floor. Easy group to cheer for.
Now here's Doncic. He has 7. A quick shot there. It's off target.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Alexander Walker, the pass to Conley. Gobert with a screen on Doncic. For 3, Conley. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. And with their last victory, this team reached the 50-win mark on the season.
And they should be proud of what they've been able to accomplish. You can't just luck your way into 50 wins. You got to be a good team to reach that feat.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Back to Conley. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Right there, Conley working his magic inside. He is crafty near the rack.
Pass to connect. Now here is James. Over McDaniels. The shot by James, no good. Outside, Alexander Walker. And Finney Smith over to help. And here's McDaniels. Launches it. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got his 4th assist in this one.
If you want the title of 3-and-D player,
Here's Doncic. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's McDaniels. Gobert with a screen on James. McDaniels from long range. The Lakers lead by 3. And here's Doncic outside. Randall pulls down the board. Let's see if they want to go 2 for 1 here, Graham.
Hey, looking at the clock, I'd say yes.
And that one's good from Conley.
Everything Conley does out there is purposeful.
Here's Doncic. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. Counted from distance. Doncic has got 15.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Here's Doncic. He's got 15. Pass to Hayes. Shot clock at 6. A deep three. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for Los Angeles. Oh, what a quarter. He was absolutely on fire offensively. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. What do you guys think about Los Angeles here in this one?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
We've got Jared Vanderbilt, Gabe Vincent out there with Austin Reeves. Then it's Connect, and it's Finney Smith in at the center position. That's the group for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. Now here's Edwards, and there's a whistle. That's going to go on Jared Vanderbilt. That's his first foul of the game. And Minnesota with possession here. Trailing by 2. And here they go on a free run to the bucket. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Reeves has got 5.
Oh, that's impactful defense right there. Finding a steal and instantly turning it into offense.
Back to DiVincenzo. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Well, I like to see when guards come inside. DiVincenzo trying to send a message with that hoop.
Pass to Vanderbilt. Fires from deep. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. Here's Alexander Walker. No good. That would have tied it.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Reeves with the ball. He's picked up by Edwards. Here's Goodwin. From deep, Reeves. Pure from three-point range. Give him 8 points now.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
And Edwards slams it in.
We've got liftoff here, folks. Once Edwards sprints past the defense, it is an absolute wrap.
And from what we've seen so far in his career, Anthony Edwards wants to be that guy in crunch time, Clark.
B.A., I love his mentality, not only in that he wants to be the guy, but he also wants to elevate his teammates, and he plays the game with an exuberance and a joy and a freshness that is, you know, quite good to see. But I like his attack mentality and his willingness to step into leading his team by example at both ends of the floor.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, the Timberwolves are one of the biggest teams in the association, and Coach Chris Finch said, quote, "That's how we're built. It's part of our identity. That's what we have to lean into. We want to be big at the rim and force our size on opponents." Brian, he loves to see other teams hesitant to venture into the paint.
Hearing footsteps, right? Allie, thanks.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
Here's Goodwin. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. The shot by Reeves, no good.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
The shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Los Angeles leading by 3. Vincent outside. Pass to Vanderbilt. Outside, Finney Smith. Takes a 3. And Vanderbilt hits from deep. Vanderbilt's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's DiVincenzo. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Look at how DiVincenzo burst inside on the drive. Gave the defense no time to set up.
Reeves against Edwards. Reeves, the pass to Goodwin. Vincent outside. Here's Reeves. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. Reeves has got 12 points. Timberwolves trail by 6. Here is DiVincenzo. Outside Edwards. To the right side. Reed passes to DiVincenzo. And out of bounds, the Lakers will take it. And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Hachimura is checked in for Vanderbilt. James comes in for Goodwin. Doncic is checked in for Reeves. And Milton subbed in for Vincent. And Minnesota will go for a different look here. Rudy Gobert is checked in for Garza. Julius Randle comes in for Reed. McDaniels is checked in for Alexander Walker. And Mike Conley is subbed in for DiVincenzo.
Great off-ball action from Doncic.
And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for the Timberwolves. 9-point game. McDaniels passes to Randle. Gobert with a screen on Hachimura. Now Gobert. Outside McDaniels. 5 to shoot. Bearing his second of 3 attempts. And you played for several different coaches with very different philosophies, Grant. Did you have a favorite system?
Well, you know, B.A., I did. I played 19 years, a number of different coaches, but the 8 seconds or less offense back when I was with the Suns as a player, you want to run, and honestly, it's so much fun getting up and down the court like that.
Now here's McDaniels. He's got 6. And Gobert with the stuff.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
James outside. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in the game. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
Knocks down the triple. Edwards got 5 points now in the quarter.
And, you know, for Edwards, it's about hitting the 3 consistently. This will help take his game to the next level.
Conley passes to Randle. And it's Randle with the jam.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales. Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Some changes for Los Angeles. Hayes is checked in for Finney Smith, and Austin Reeves is subbed in for Milton. The Timberwolves also with a sub. DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Anthony Edwards. 1:46 left in the first half. Randle, good.
When you have Randle on your team, he'll space out that floor.
You know, Clark, with the Lakers, at times it is hard to maintain a sense of continuity.
Boy, it sure is, B.A. I mean, there's always pressure to improve or be at your best, but even more so when you're playing in the glitz and glamour of L.A. and all that history. And because of that, sometimes it can lead to high team turnover when you're playing for the Lakers.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Outside Conley. For 3, Randle. And Reeves pulls it down. The Lakers have gotten 7 of 13 attempts to go here in the second. And that one is hammered home.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Randle can't hit. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far in the second. Back to Hachimura. Pass to James. James with the focus.
The defense knows they got to throw everything at James inside, but he still manages to power through it.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Hachimura against Randle. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Minnesota is shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. The Lakers lead by 3. Hachimura outside. Pass to Doncic. Got it off in time. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Continuing their momentum going into the break. He tacks on 3 more.
And we've reached halftime in this one. The Lakers on top. They lead by 6. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. On the court for the Timberwolves. Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. Now here's Conley. From 7 feet, it's tipped. James inside. Oh, huge slam by LeBron.
LeBron James, power and athleticism on full display with the jam.
Here's Conley. From undrafted to closing games with LeBron and AD, Austin Reeves, what a story, Clark.
It really is a great story. I mean, this guy has just continued to prove the doubters wrong. Nobody's going to outcompete him. He's fearless. He's got great skill. Doesn't lack for confidence either. He's one of my favorite players to watch.
Out to Hachimura. Reeves against Edwards. Doncic outside. From downtown. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's McDaniels. And the layup falls. McDaniels got 8.
Basically just ignored that contact inside. Really tough finish by McDaniels.
Hachimura outside. Pass to Doncic. Oh, Doncic! What do you expect?
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Randle outside. Here's Conley. Here's the 3. LeBron with the rebound.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Yep, that one's good. And now it's an 11-point Los Angeles lead.
Luka's so smart to get other guys involved in the action. Very good at not forcing it and trying to do everything himself.
Now here's Conley. 6 points for him. Good. 10 points for him.
Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Los Angeles leading by 9. James passes to Hayes. From deep, here's Doncic. Rebound, Minnesota. Outside Conley. Steps back and shoots. Rebound, the Lakers. Hayes has got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's James. Oh my! Throw it down!
Awesome. Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
And it's good for 2.
For Randall, another bucket. He continues to expand his offensive game.
James outside. Kicks it to Doncic. The shot's good on the assist by James. Doncic has got 27 points.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Brian, Anthony Edwards, his disposition just brightens a locker room. Coach Chris Finch said he's an absolute joy to coach. Always in a great mood with a great smile. It doesn't matter if he plays well or he doesn't. Every day he has the same approach and the same attitude.
And he wants to be great, Allie. There's no doubt about that. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Alexander Walker's checked in. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
From deep, Conley. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got his 6th rebound on the night. Doncic outside. The 3. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. Outside Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Now here's Conley. Lets it go from deep. Nails it from beyond the arc. Conley's got 9.
Nice, sweet lefty stroke from Mike Conley. Has really worked on that part of his game.
James. Punching it inside. LeBron.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Edwards looking for an opening. Back to Randall. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to go on Jackson Hayes.
Plays with nice force. I mean, Randall heading to the line now.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. The Lakers making a switch here. Finney Smith's checked in. And so he makes both from the line. You know, Grant, after losing in the first round last season, it felt like changes were inevitable for the Lakers.
Yeah, making the playoffs isn't enough for that franchise. They are all about championship success, and anything short of that is a failure.
Now here's Reeves. He's got 14. Doncic, no good. Now here's Alexander Walker, guarded by Doncic. Edwards with it. To the middle. Here's Gobert. And the jam by Gobert.
Frenchman doesn't mess around down there. Gobert, what a vicious throwdown.
Doncic is doubled. Out to James. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got his 5th assist in this one. Outside, Alexander Walker. Outside, Edwards. Get up, Anthony Edwards!
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters.
And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Out to James. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Now here's Alexander Walker. No points yet. 1:31 left to play in the 3rd quarter. Outside Reeves. Doncic outside. Pass to Hayes. And here's Doncic. Doncic throwing his weight around.
And that's the weight room strength of Doncic right there. Fully displayed.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. And when you look at the Lakers, a lot has happened since their championship run in 2020, Clark.
Yeah, it really has, BA, and I think some of it you have to attribute it to a significant amount of roster turnover. And then you pair that with coaching changes. One of the keys to being successful in anything and at any level and in the NBA, stability, continuity. You've got to have it with your executive management team, coaches, and players. And they've not had that, so the consistency has been hard to find.
Vanderbilt's checked in for Los Angeles. Connect comes in for James. And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Clark comes in for Alexander Walker. DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Anthony Edwards. And Dillingham subbed in for Mike Conley.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Here's Dillingham. Outside for Randall to stop the run. And it's Connect with a rebound. There's 38 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Reeves finds Doncic. Reeves with the ball. Misses from close range. Timberwolves trail by 17. DiVincenzo with it. Now Doncic defending. Right wing. And here's Clark for 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Outside Finney-Smith. Doncic on the wing. It could go. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Los Angeles looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. And it's their three-point accuracy that has helped them build such a healthy lead. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. At the forward slots, it's LeBron and Hachimura. Connect is out there with Gabe Vincent. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 5. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
Boy, tonight just gives you a picture of the potential of Edwards. I mean, this guy is an electrifying scoring guard.
James, that's good.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
Timberwolves trail by 17. Pass to Ingles. Clark outside. Fires for 3. Sinks the tray.
That is his shot, guys. So you can't just give it to him. You've got to get up on him and get into his airspace there.
Here's LeBron, and it's James with the jam.
Well, that's one man never afraid to punch it. Give LeBron a path to the bucket, and the finish is going to be something in a poster.
DiVincenzo to pass to Ingles. With the drive. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
The first one falls. And so he hits both.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Los Angeles leading by 14. And it's James with the jam.
You know, what's so impressive to me is the defense is trying to make adjustments, but LeBron's making even quicker reads. That's his IQ at work.
Outside Edwards. Beyond the arc. Anthony Edwards reigns one in.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
James inside, working on Clark. Fires the 3, knocks it down from distance. Vincent's got his first 3 points of the game.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Now here's Hachimura. For 3, James. And Los Angeles, another 3.
And when James is knocking down his threes, watch out. This offense is dangerous.
And here's Clark for 3. Finney-Smith pulls it in. Los Angeles leading by 19. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Here's Connect. DiVincenzo covering. And that one's good. Connect.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
And Clark gets it to go on the assist by Ingles.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
It's James on the wing. Clark covers. Hachimura outside. Here's Connect. Clock at 6. Over Clark. And there's another one for the Lakers.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Now here's Edwards.
DiVincenzo's got major bounce now. This kid is a big-time leaper. He can play at the rim and above it, too.
We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for Minnesota. And Chris Finch has called timeout. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. And Anthony Edwards has stated that his goal is to ultimately surpass Michael Jordan.
Hey, look, that is a lofty goal to run after. I don't know if he'll catch him, but I like the fact that he's ambitious enough and confident enough to put it out there. His ability speaks for itself. This guy's a star already, and his star continues to shine. His work ethic and confidence give me belief that he's going to have a chance to at least get close to that. We know about 25 years ago, there was a guy named Kobe Bryant who sought to do something similar to what MJ did, and he got pretty close to matching it.
And Minnesota making a change here. Rudy Gobert is checked in for Reed. Randall comes in for Ingles. McDaniels is checked in for Clark. And Mike Conley is subbed in for DiVincenzo. On offense, here are the Lakers. They're on a 12-4 run. Out to the right wing. Stolen by Conley. Inside, here's McDaniels. That one's good, and it's Conley who picks up the assist.
Strong work inside by the 6'9" Jaden McDaniels, showing how effective he can be down there.
Pass to Doncic. For three, connects from downtown. Doncic has got 32 points.
He's been a piece of the puzzle tonight, but it's a team effort. Everyone's contributing to this lead.
The shot by Conley, no good.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Doncic passes to Hayes. Kicks it to Doncic. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got rebound number 7 tonight. Pass to McDaniels. Lots of room. And he gets the jumper to drop. McDaniels got 4 points in the quarter.
Attacking right away. McDaniels wasting no time there.
Los Angeles leading by 20. Reeves with the ball. Guarded by Edwards. Doncic outside. From deep, Reeves. Oh, he hits that one. 8 for 11 and remaining a thorn in the D side.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Outside Conley. Pass to Edwards. 4-3. Hachimura with a rebound. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 5 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. And here's James. Down low. That one's good from Hachimura on the assist from James. James has got 3 assists in the game. For Minnesota, they've gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in this fourth quarter. To the paint. Here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing there. Results in a great look.
That'll be a 5-second call. And the Lakers going with a whole new group out there. .141 left to play in the fourth quarter. Now DiVincenzo from behind the arc. And it's Connect with a rebound.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Lakers.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for LeBron James.
Boy, I can't recall a play that he wasn't involved in. He was so involved in so many plays tonight, a force on both ends.
Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
Vincent passes to Finney-Smith. Nice D from Reed. And here's Minnesota now. Here's DiVincenzo. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
They need to run plays for him, get him more touches, whatever it takes to get him producing.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time. James is checked in for Vincent. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. .36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. McDaniels passes to Edwards. Picked by Gobert. Fires from the wing. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Here's Goodwin. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Connect. Over McDaniels. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort, and they were just dominant out there.
All right, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce with our player of the game. Allie, it's all yours.
LeBron, you've accomplished so much in this league. How have you been able to sustain it for so long?
You know, it's only a select few. There's not many who make it to this point, and I would never take the game for granted. That's why I try to give everything I can till I can't give no more. And I've been around some great players, great coaches, great organizations, and for me to have this opportunity right here means a lot, and I'm very humble.
Well, you're a sponge for knowledge, and you have a great work ethic, and it's been fun to watch. Thanks, LeBron.
Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, and we present the player of the game, LeBron James.